In a peaceful village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young boy named Samir. The village was a tranquil place where everyone knew each other, and life moved at a slow, rhythmic pace. The houses were modest, and the villagers led simple lives, yet their hearts were full of warmth and kindness. Among them was Samir, a boy of extraordinary curiosity and an unyielding desire to understand the world beyond his village. Samir lived with his parents in a small cottage on the edge of the village. His father, a humble carpenter, spent his days crafting furniture and repairing homes, while his mother took care of their household and tended a modest garden. They worked tirelessly to make ends meet, but despite their hard work, they were not wealthy. Their home was small, with just enough space for the family to live comfortably, and their meals were simple, often consisting of bread and vegetables from their garden. Despite their modest means, Samir was a dreamer. He would spend hours lying on the grassy hill behind his house, staring at the vast sky and imagining all the wonders of the world he had read about in books. He dreamt of exploring distant lands, solving great mysteries, and achieving extraordinary feats. However, the reality of his circumstances seemed to stand in stark contrast to his lofty dreams. He often wondered if he would ever be able to turn his dreams into reality. One day, as Samir sat by the riverbank, his father joined him after a long day of work. The two watched the gentle flow of the river, its waters glistening in the late afternoon sun. Samir took a deep breath and turned to his father with a thoughtful expression. "Father, do you think I can ever achieve something great?" he asked earnestly. His father looked at him with a warm smile and said, "My son, greatness is not defined by where you start, but by how far you are willing to go. If you have a dream and are willing to work hard for it, then you can achieve anything you set your mind to." Samir pondered his father's words and felt a spark of hope ignite within him. Determined to make his dreams come true, he resolved to work diligently and never let his circumstances define his limits. He began spending every spare moment reading, studying, and learning everything he could. The village library, a small room filled with dusty old books, became his sanctuary. He would spend hours immersed in its pages, absorbing knowledge about far-off lands, great inventions, and brilliant minds. Years went by, and Samir's dedication and hard work began to pay off. He excelled in his studies and became known throughout the village for his exceptional intellect. His reputation as a scholar spread to neighboring towns, and people began to seek his advice on various matters. Despite his growing fame, Samir remained humble and continued to work tirelessly, always driven by his passion for learning and his desire to make a difference. One day, a renowned scholar from the capital city visited the village. He had heard of Samir's remarkable achievements and wanted to meet him. The scholar was impressed by Samir's depth of knowledge and offered him a scholarship to study at the prestigious university in the capital. Samir was overjoyed but also apprehensive about leaving his family and the village that had been his home for so long. His parents, recognizing the opportunity for their son, encouraged him to accept the offer. They knew that this was a chance for Samir to achieve his dreams and make a significant impact in the world. With a mix of excitement and sadness, Samir bid farewell to his family and set off for the capital. The capital was a bustling metropolis, a stark contrast to the quiet village he had known. The city was alive with energy, its streets filled with people from all walks of life, and its skyline dotted with towering buildings. The university, a grand institution with sprawling campuses and state-of-the-art facilities, was both awe-inspiring and intimidating. Samir felt a surge of excitement and anxiety as he stepped into this new world of possibilities. At the university, Samir encountered new challenges. The coursework was rigorous, and the competition among students was fierce. He often found himself struggling to keep up with his peers, many of whom came from affluent backgrounds and had access to resources he could only dream of. Despite these obstacles, Samir remembered his father's words and remained resolute in his determination to succeed. Samir immersed himself in his studies, often staying up late into the night to grasp complex concepts and complete assignments. He sought help from professors, engaged in lively discussions with fellow students, and participated in research projects. His perseverance and dedication began to shine through, and he started to make significant progress. His hard work was recognized, and he earned accolades and respect from his professors and peers. As Samir advanced through his studies, he never forgot the values he had learned from his village. He continued to stay connected with his family, sharing his experiences and achievements with them. He also sought ways to give back to his community, using his growing knowledge to help those in need. He organized workshops and educational programs for underprivileged children, sharing his passion for learning and inspiring others to pursue their own dreams. After completing his studies, Samir graduated with honors and became a well-respected scholar. He returned to his village, not just as a successful individual, but as someone who had remained true to his roots and principles. The village welcomed him with open arms, and Samir was filled with a deep sense of fulfillment as he saw the positive impact he had made. Determined to ensure that future generations had access to education and opportunities, Samir established a school in the village. The school was a beacon of hope and knowledge, providing education to children who, like him, had once dreamed of a better future. It offered a place where young minds could explore their passions, learn new skills, and build a foundation for a brighter tomorrow. The school flourished, and Samir's story became a source of inspiration for many. The village that had once been a backdrop to his dreams had become a place of learning and opportunity. Samir's achievements and contributions were celebrated, and his legacy lived on through the students he had mentored and the community he had uplifted. Years later, as Samir looked out over the village he had once called home, he felt a profound sense of gratitude. He had achieved his dreams and used his success to make a difference in the world. The village, which had once been a small and quiet place, had transformed into a thriving center of education and hope. Samir realized that his journey had come full circle, and he had accomplished everything he had set out to achieve. The moral of Samir's story is clear: no matter how humble your beginnings or how challenging your circumstances, with perseverance, hard work, and a belief in yourself, you can achieve anything in your life. Your dreams are not limited by where you start but by how far you are willing to go. Embrace your ambitions, work tirelessly, and never let obstacles deter you from pursuing your goals. The path to success may be arduous, but with determination and resilience, you can turn your dreams into reality and make a meaningful impact on the world.